This is the Saturday edition of the Rise and Grind Morning. Your man Don Allen is here. Hope everybody is awoke and ready to get this weekend started. I know it's unusual. I know. And I can tell it's unusual because nobody is on right now. That's all good. I'm going to sit here and chill. I figured you guys would be a little surprised. So I started with some Steely Dan this morning, 819. Musically on the way. Oh, well, I didn't do my intro yet. We are your number one 24-hour streaming station that plays jazz and so much more. We are WJZD Radio Detroit.com, and this is the Saturday edition of the Rise and Grind Morning. Now, let me tell you who we've got musically this hour. We're checking out Steely Dan as we kick open the show. And Mark Antoine is on the way with Cuba Nova. Boney James, Rick Braun, got some grazing in the grass to do. Jeff Lorber, Dwight Sills. Also, coming up after the break, we're going to drop a memory pleaser on you today. And it's a classic. It's a classic. What can I say? Paul Hardcastle is on the way along with Joey Alexander, I think he's 19 years old, piano prodigy. And he's coming up with a tune called Midnight Waves. Detroit's own Demetrius Neighbors. He sent me his CD, and whoa, it's fire. So we're going to be checking that out. Also, some Chuck Mangione, Incognito, just to round out the hour. And we've got great music coming up all day long. Good morning, Jonathan E. Flat Moore. How you doing, my brother? Good morning to you. This is the best part of the day. Get your coffee, get your juice, get your water. I got my smoothie here. This is blueberry banana. And I'm thinking I'm going to go hit the gym right after this. Looks like it's just me and you here, E-Flat. So we are going to just enjoy the vibe of a beautiful, sunny Saturday morning in Detroit. We hope it's sunny wherever you are. I know out on the West Coast they're experiencing some rain showers from a hurricane that's blowing, but it's going to go back out into the ocean, so that's cool. Also, another hurricane right off the coast of Bermuda. Oh, yeah, Waldo is there. I see you, bro. See, Waldo is cool. Waldo comes in on the YouTube app. He comes in through YouTube. Wish all of you guys would come in through YouTube like Waldo is doing. That way we know exactly who's here, and we get credit for it. That's right. So E-Flat, if you can't go over to the YouTube thing. You haven't got you don't have your coffee yet, but it's coming. That's cool. You put your order in. That's a good thing. Good morning to everyone checking us out around. Let's see who's checking us out. Let me pull up the software and see who is. Wait a minute, that's not it. Let's see who's actually listening and where you're listening from. Oh, we got a lot of people with us this morning, and let's see where most of them are right here in Detroit. Got some people out in Houston checking us out. And, what's going on down in Sao Paulo? Good morning to you as well. As we get things started on this Saturday morning. Oh, yeah. Good morning, J Square. How are you, my brother? It's good to see the team is up and at 'em this morning. I see Corey is with us. He's not on, but I can see you listening because I'm checking out the software right now. Okay. People in Livonia checking us out. I'm loving this. This is cool. It's a beautiful, technology is a beautiful thing, guys. It is a beautiful thing. Soon we are going to set it up so as soon as we can establish a date where like Waldo's going to be at home, because he's like the happy wanderer. He goes camping, he goes to Hawaii, he goes everywhere. As soon as we can establish a date that Waldo will be home, we will make that the day that he goes live. Likewise with Steve Out Cold Tucker. Likewise with J Square in the late night. Likewise with Mellow Mike as well. And we're going to even slip E-Flat in there somewhere. Waldo got his tea and he's ready to do it. Yes. Let's say good morning to a few of our folks. A few people this morning. These are they that already know where to find their favorite jazz and so much more. So good morning to Tracy Wright, Rhonda Clara Wilson, Anitra Jackson, Big Anthony Henderson from Kansas City, Elisa Smith, we call her just Lisa. We grew up together. Okay. Stacy Jordan, Ward, Amy Houghton, Carol Cordell, and Vince Moore over in, I don't know whether they're in Indy or Chicago. They're like happy wanderers as well. Um, Huggins Gerard, Harold Clay, Gwendolyn Price Garland. Me and Gwen go way, way, way back. I remember her. I saw that smile and I was like, oh, I remember you. So Donna Mitchell Mason, good morning to you. Vicki Howard Terry, Renee Melendez, Kevin Edwards II, Marie Briand, Antonis Criticos. Let me get this right, last name right. Criticos. So it's Antonis Criticos. Baby Ray Hodges, what's going on, my brother? Daryl Twin, Sierra Donovan, Mike Cash, who was at the Kenny G show with Kimmy Horn last night. Jay Bird, what's going on? Aaron Matthews, and of course, Karen Jasmine Ramos. She's just waking up. I can tell she's smiling because the sun came out. Lucretia Sain is with us this morning. Hey, Anitra, how you doing? I just gave you a shout out, darling. These are just a few of the family members that know where to find their favorite jazz and so much more. This is the Rise and Grind Morning Show on WJZD Radio Detroit.com. And, you know, I want to give you guys a heads up. Big Anthony, what's going on? Checking in from KC. I see you, bro. Tonight, you know, we figured we'd do something a little different. Well, we've been doing it. I don't know if you guys have heard it. Good morning, Sunshine. How are you, darling? There's Karen. I don't know if you guys noticed, but we've been kind of bouncing around, playing little different ideals what we're going to do on Saturday night until we find somebody who can hold that whole Saturday night show down with a variety of not only just house music, but Chicago style step music, line dance music, ballroom music. That's the kind of vibe we want to set for Saturday night. And until we find that one person, until we find him or her, you know, I'm just bouncing some different DJs in there. So if you want to party up, if you want to do a Chicago style step, if you want a ballroom or line dance, if it's a bunch of you guys in the backyard or in the driveway, you can do so. Because we're going to provide that music for you, but that's the tricky part about programming. You never know, and you know when you hear it. So that's what we're doing right now. So tonight we're going to do it for the Chicago Steppers. Waldo, I need you to give me a call after the show is over. It's going to be a beautiful day. You're right, Anitra. Getting ready to head out to Plymouth Fall Festival. Ooh, where is that going to be at? Maybe I'll sneak out because I am off today. Only thing I'm going to do is after I get off the air, I'm going to go hit the gym. And, oh, yeah, the guns are getting ready. Yeah, baby. Get your tickets to the gun show. I'm going to go hit the gym for a little while. There's my inspiration. Karen, she posted this beautiful picture of this beautiful smile, you know, cute little innocent smile. And she was like, finally, some time off. Time to go to the gym. And I looked at it, I was like, and I was getting ready to say, I ain't going to the gym. This happened yesterday. I looked at it, I was like, damn, Karen. I got up, got dressed, and got over to the gym as quickly as I could, and it felt so good. If you have not gone to the gym recently, please, I urge you to do so. It's good for you. It's healthy. And, you know, just start. You don't accomplish anything until you get started, okay? So give it a try, and I promise you, if you, in 3 weeks, thank you, Karen. Thank you. I'm proud of me, too, because I'm like down to 180, something like that, 181. And I like it. Now it's time for me to start toning up the guns and getting things, you know, tight. So next summer, when I walk around with my shirt open and the six-pack is ripping and the pecs are up there, I'm like, whoa, baby. Y'all should be doing that now, but, you know. I urge you, if in 3 weeks you're not feeling the gym, you know, don't worry, J Square. It's good. I mean, I don't mess around. I don't mess around like that. But anyway, 3 weeks. Give yourself 3 weeks in the gym. And if you're not hooked, if you devote yourself, you commit yourself to it. In 3 weeks, I was hooked. I felt like I have to go. You know. Good morning, Corey. Welcome to the Rise and Grind, the Saturday edition of the Rise and Grind Morning. This is your man, Don Allen, hanging with you. For those of you driving around in your cars, we do appreciate you and thank you so much for joining us. Please keep your eyes on the road. Don't try to look at your phone or your tablet while you're driving because I look better with the camera off personally. I do. Mm-hmm. So tonight we're going to change the game again if you can. Step, if you want a ballroom, if you like line dancing, join us tonight at 8 p.m. We're going to turn it up for the weekend a little bit on the Saturday night mix. And, you know, today's hot topic, let's see. J Square. I mean, Norvell is getting into the mix. And he was 300. Norvell is a big guy. I mean, if I was a quarterback of the WJZD football team, he would be my center because ain't nobody getting past him. He was at 370. Now he's down to 349. Bravo, my brother. Bravo. And it can only get better. Your health is going to get better. I mean, once you get down to about, 310, you're going to start feeling like, I do feel good. That's the time when you start working out with the weights. Tighten that skin back up because there's going to be some sag there. But tighten that skin back up. Start working out with the dumbbells, and walking. Get that wind together. It's going to be hard. Nothing in this life worth having is easy. Am I right? Am I right? Because I'm going to tell you, I sweated, and where I could see the loss in weight, no one else could. When I first started, I could see it going away. And it wasn't until about after the first month, people started noticing that, wait a minute, Don's he fading away. I'm not fading away. I'm just working the hell out. So, yeah. I would, wait till I get the six-pack together. I'm going to do like LL did and just pull his shirt up and go, Not ready for y'all yet. So we're going to talk about on our hot topic today, what it takes to win a woman's or a man's heart. What's it going to take? What are your qualifications? And we're going to talk about it right after the break. Let's do it after the break. That way we can just kind of flow uninterrupted, okay? In the meantime, there's a fall festival in Plymouth somewhere, and I'm waiting for somebody who said that they were going to that. Let me find out real quick. I know Janae's not with us this morning. She with Mr. Man. It's in Plymouth, right off of Main Street. Okay, so I may have to kind of chill down there. I'm not doing much today. I am going to finally work on the website some more. Let's hope and pray that this is the last bit of information I have to send to the webmaster because I know she has been waiting on me. She's been so very patient, and I do appreciate it. Shout outs to Rachel, our new web designer. And when the new website drops, ladies and gentlemen, you are going to be like, whoa, they getting it in over at WJZD Radio. Yes. So the Saturday edition of the Rise and Grind Morning Show. I like talking about relationships because I can do it from the outside and look in and relying on my previous experience, from the time I started dating to when I got married to when that marriage ended. Then I started dating again and I saw a never-ending cycle there. And I was like, whoa, is marriage, for all of us? Some marriages work, some marriages do not, and there's a reason for that. And I'm going to tell you what that reason is. How much time do I got? I've got 6 minutes? Okay, cool. The reason why some marriages work and some marriages don't, everybody is not meant to be married. Then don't think you are an outcast if you do not say I do, to someone, in front of, a pastor, in front of God, and to that other person. And it's not your fault that you're single. There's nothing wrong with being single, number one. Let me share that with you guys. Everybody is not meant to be married. It's a fact. If it were, everybody'd be married, so, but that don't mean you got to run out and be a whole lot loose. I'm trying not to say that H word. It don't mean run out and I'm not supposed to be married, so I'm going to go out. No, that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to find what your passion is and work on that passion and stay focused on it until your mission is complete. Simple, I mean, yeah, you can go maybe have friends and, go date a person and You know, who knows? You might even get old with that person. You know, it's a tricky situation. Would you rather be married? Would you rather be just with one person? You know, and some people say, well, if you're gonna be with that one person, you might as well marry them, right? Mm-mm. Not necessarily so. Not necessarily so. Wow. J squared in November it'll be 25 years for him and his wife. Wow, that's incredible. Congratulations to you. You know, in November it'll be 63 years for me. 63 years old. You know, I don't look bad for 63. I take care of myself. I try to anyway. Um, oh, you do 6,000 to 10,000 steps 4 days a week. Okay, good for you. I am so proud of you, man. I am very proud of you. You know, take care of your body, man. Karen, pool, not necessarily. Companions are great too. Amen. It got to be a pool thing. You know, let's not joke around. My name is Donald Allen Poole. When I go on the air, I use Don Allen. It's a privacy thing. I learned that back in radio when I first got in. Guys were using their real names. People would find out where they lived and break into their house and all the rest of that. I don't advise that because me and my roommate, Smith and Wesson, will deter you if you try to come in and I'll find out who you are because there's cameras everywhere around here. Anyway, Karen Poole, good morning. That's my cousin, twice removed. Okay, J Square. Waldo said, let God find that right one for you. Stop looking for them. He'll guide the right one to you in due time. Enjoy life and be happy with yourself. If that right one comes along, take it slow. That's right. That's a good way to do it. I do agree with you 100% on taking it slow. It takes time to get to know a person, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, because let's face it, when you meet a person, you don't really meet that person. You meet their representative. You meet the person that they want you to believe that they are. So, ladies, be aware of this. Hang on to this. I'm going to drop some knowledge on you. You meet a guy. He's handsome. He's well-dressed. He's very articulate. He's got a nice car. He's got a nice home. He lives alone. He may or may not have kids. He's got the cutest little doggy you've ever seen in your life. And you're like, and then you go out and you have a nice conversation with this guy, and he's speaking all the right words. He's looking deep into your beautiful eyes, and you falling into it. That's his representative. Come to find out, the house and the car is rented. So is the furniture. And he might speak well, but beyond those words that he is speaking, he is dumb as a stump. He is about himself. This is hypothetical. He might be about himself. He might be a wife beater. You never know. And it takes time. I'm not saying months. I'm saying years. Guys are, and women are like this too. They will hide the real them. So you then suck you into what you believe that they are. And once you get comfortable, once they get comfortable with you, you start seeing the real them coming out. The bad habits. I won't mention any bad habits because people will start thinking I'm talking about folks. And I'm not going to do that. Good morning, Kim Craig. Kim Craig and I go back to Henry Ford. Yay. Oh, Kim Jenkins is with us. Good morning, darling. How are you? Lucretia, how are you? Lucretia says, I've been with the same guy for 16 years. We live separate, and it's really refreshing. And we'll get back to what I just said. Marriage isn't for everybody. Don't get it twisted, and don't feel bad because you're not married. You have to love. You can't make nobody else happy. That's nobody's responsibility for making you happy but your own. Am I right? Let me get this mic out my face. Here we go. So you can see half of this mug. We'll be right back. Let's see. How much time I got? 52 seconds? Cool. We will be right back. We're going to talk about this some more. You have to find happiness within yourself before you can make anyone else happy. You like that? You like the equitable shirt? I'm a good troublemaker. That's right. I really want to sit down and talk with you guys from the Equitable, but you guys are hard to catch up with. A lot of people don't return calls and stuff. But we'll talk about that too later, Kim. Okay? We're talking about what does it take, to attract the right person in your life. You know, we'll find out. Maybe we can come up with an answer. We'll be right back after these words on the Rise and Grind Mornings, the Saturday edition, with your man Don Allen on WJZD Radio, Detroit.com. Stick around, guys. We all have questions about our favorite artists, but no one knows how to ask or even contact them. Well, she does. It's Jeannie Lyles, the new host of the Artist Spotlight. With her wit, her warm style, and charm, Jeannie gets the answers to the questions that you want to know. Join Jeannie Lyles, the new host of the Artist Spotlight, Thursday at 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. When it's time to get some answers, listen to the Artist Spotlight on WJZD Radio. When you're ready to own your own business, to be the boss, you'll need some help. Let American Capital Solutions be your first call. With 30 years of customer retention, development, and satisfaction, American Capital Solutions are recognized as industry leaders. We assist in brand awareness with corporations like Rolls-Royce Motor Cars, casinos and resorts, concerts and music festivals worldwide. Success is what we do. Existing businesses may need equipment or money for expansion. Contact Michael Cash at American Capital Solutions and apply for a business loan today. American Capital Solutions approves loans for those who qualify from $5,000 to $50 million. The daily demands of business expenses can stop you from achieving your goals for you and your family. Call Michael Cash at American Capital Solutions at 313-808-5940 or visit our website at americancapital.solutions.com. Are you ready to be the boss? American Capital Solutions.
Listen to what people are saying about Sleep Sense from Common Sense Wellness Worldwide.
That's my favorite product. I go to bed and I put it under my tongue, enjoy the taste, and boom, I'm gone within probably 10 minutes. And it's like all of a sudden it's morning and you wake up refreshed. It's probably the most incredible product I've ever experienced.
Sleep Sense is one of my favorite products I've ever taken in my life. The results are so immediate. The very first night I took it, I slept the best I've slept ever that I can remember. I've dealt with a lot of anxiety, nervousness, depression type issues my whole life. And so I find that I can lay down and in just moments I'm asleep. It feels like I'm eating a Jolly Rancher candy while I go to sleep. I started sleeping through the night.
If you have trouble falling asleep or sleeping through the night, now you can experience the best sleep of your life with Sleep Sense from Common Sense Wellness Worldwide. Go to WJZDRadioDetroit.com and click on the sleep banner. That's WJZDRadioDetroit.com. Click on the sleep banner and enjoy the best sleep of your life.
Voice. You hear influences straight out of Motown. You know that he's from the Motor City and he's ready for the world. This is Carl Reed back with his new hit single, In the Moment.
Living in the moment of love.
When it's time to wind it down, you can get it any way you want it.
Any way you want it, you can get it from me. We can do it on the bedroom floor, on the wall against the door, in the shower or between the sheets. Any way you want it, you can get it from me.
Look for Carl Reed's music on Pandora, Spotify, and iHeartMusic. And while you're there, check out the new
I love this spot.
Carl Reed on Blue River Records. Live in the
It's
moment
music
with
that
Carl
you
Reed.
can't hear anywhere else.
Nope.
We're right here. WJZDRadioDetroit.com.
Thank you so much, Kim Jenkins. This is your memory pleaser. Do you remember this? I figured since we're talking about relationships and couples and stuff, we should have some musical backdrop that will accent the conversation that we are having. What's it going to take to win that special person that you might or might not have your eye on yet, but you want to know how to attract that person to you? Good morning, Derek. Good morning, John B. Kim Jenkins, to Karen, to Lucretia, to Kim. Let's see, who else is to Waldo, Karen. Karen, spelled Carin, and her last name is Poole. So if I married her, she wouldn't have to change her license. Neither would I. That's cool. This is Joyce Flynn, Coogie, and Tom Capola. You remember this? Where were you when this record came out? Were you at a basement party, slow jamming? Were you in a backyard somewhere? Were you just cruising down the street? See, when you're talking about relationships, it's fascinating. The fascinating thing to me is a lot of people really don't know what they are looking for, nor what it takes to be the better part of someone else. Like I said before we went to the break, let me change my page here. Like I said before I went to the break, you have to know what you're looking for and be careful when you think you found it, because a lot of these guys and a lot of these ladies are slick out here. They tell you things, they show you a side of themselves that is really not true, and I learned the hard way. My little heart's been broken time and time again because I lead with it, and I've learned to protect it by all means necessary, and it's challenging because of the fact that I like to be a trusting person. You want to trust people, but I learned to trust but verify in all situations. Not that, I don't believe anybody, but I let you make your own bed and lie in it. If you say you're going to be able to do something, do it. Don't tell me, show me, because that's what I'm going to do for you. You see, everybody isn't for everybody. And you need to know what you're looking for in another person, and you must know realistically what you bring to the table. I mean, there also has to be an initial attraction. Let's start off with that. The initial attraction, because humans are visual beings. We are visual, and we need to get away from that. We really should, because it's not what's on the outside of the package, it's what's on the inside of the package. That's what counts. Beauty's only skin deep. The Temptations said it better than anybody. You could be fine and gorgeous and beautiful and all of that, get hit by a truck and your eye is now over here and your ear is over there. So, beauty is only skin deep. It's what's on the inside. What you've learned. I'm not going to blame this on your parents. I'm not going to blame this on your family or none of that. It's about you. What you absorb, what you learn over time is what, builds you into the person that you are today. That's what's important. Michelle Taylor Mercer, good morning to you. Dorian Price, whoa. There's some names popping up on my screens. I got a screen here and a screen right here. And I got a screen right there, but I don't use that one. But find happiness within you first, because you can't make nobody else happy until you are happy. And no one is responsible for making you happy but your damn self, okay? So if you're afraid to spend time by yourself, then you indeed may have a problem, because you're going to become clingy. And I love it when my better half is on my arm, but I also love it when she can go out with her friends, and just be a lady and have fun and do that sort of deal. Because whether she's with me or whether she's not physically with me, she's with me. Am I making sense? That's confidence. There is confidence here. And if she's got confidence in me and I got confidence in her, we don't worry about each other when we are apart. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen regardless. And if it's something dirty, it too will come to the light. So do I hear a police car? I'm sorry. This is the Saturday edition of the Rise and Grind Morning. Your man is here. And you guys are listening, but you're not talking a whole lot. I wish Janae was on the line with me, because Janae would be typing in. She'd be like, tell them about it, Don. That's my little sister, Janae. Or Cassie. Where's Cassie at? Where's Jeannie? I need some female input. I got the ladies listening, but nobody's talking. And good morning to you all. Kim Jenkins and Karen Jasmine Ramos, my favorite, You know, that's my workout buddy. You know, and she does yoga too. Very, very limber, you know. But what does it take to win that special someone's heart? Ladies, gentlemen. Oh, I'm not going into work today. I'm off, John. The first day in 7 days, I'm not gonna go. I could go, but I'm not. But what does it take to win that special person? You know, and maybe that's a bad way of putting it. Winning a special person. You know, I mean, if a person's interested in you. Okay, there you go. Here comes Lucretia. She's got some good stuff here. Lucretia says, I think you really have to take time to get to know a person just for them and be friends. And then things can blossom. Precisely. Miggy Seguro, good morning to you. How are you this morning? This is the Saturday edition of the Rise and Grind Morning. We don't do this every Saturday, just when I feel an urge that, you know, I want to get something off my chest. And it allows you to get something off your chest as well. You know, if you got something to say, then say it. You know, don't hold that inside. I want to hear what you got to say. I want to know what my family and what my friends and our listeners are thinking. You know, so it can take intentional effort, transparency, and honesty. And thank you, Karen. That's my sister. You know, that's my new sister, Karen is. And Lucretia says, and remember, if you're afraid to lose, you'll never win, so keep it real. Ooh! Say that again. I also love the intentional effort, transparency, and honesty. You see, you have to work on yourself. We all are works in progress to some degree. You know, if you got issues, you know, that you don't want to share with somebody, then perhaps you shouldn't be with anybody until you resolve your issues. And then after you resolve said issues, let's say, you know, well, look, hypothetically, let's use this as an example. Yeah, I used to be an alcoholic. I no longer drink liquor. It's been 8 years or been 3 years, and I'm still a work in progress, you know, but I'm really liking you, and we have great conversation. We go places, we go to the movies, and we have all a great time. And I like to think that we can move forward. If I slip, if I fall, and we all sometimes do, it's up to the other partner to be able to forgive or decide whether they don't, whether or not they want to be involved or have to deal with that. Now, at this stage of life, I'm 62 years old. I may not want to be in that. So, no, you got a drinking problem, then you need to go and see somebody about that. I'm going to always be your friend. We just won't take it to that other level. Maybe time will tell, because I don't know what tomorrow brings. But maybe a little later on down the road, if it's still there, then we can pursue that. You know? John B. says, here we go. John always got some good stuff, too. It takes time just to know them. And also, be a friend to take it to the next level. Absolutely. You guys got this. You guys got it. I'm impressed. Lucretia says, and remember, you're the most important person you know. So why eat crow? Precisely. Never settle. Don't settle. You know, somebody asked me, well, what kind of woman are you looking for? I am looking for the extraordinary. You know, and when you guys finally meet her, I finally meet her, you know, I'm like, they're going to be like, that's Don's woman, and she indeed is extraordinary. Yes. She's going to be a lot because I'm going to be a lot for her. And if I don't feel I'm being enough for her, I'll be more. That's what I bring to the table. You see, I have a bad habit of spoiling people. I really, really do. Me, Waldo, Corey, Mr. Yates, all the guys on our team have this. Maybe that's why we're so cool. We like to give. We give amongst each other, and we give of ourselves. And whatever we do our very best at it. And that goes into their relationships as well. You know. So Lucretia says sometimes people start. Let me post this one. Sometimes people start dreaming of living in the reality of a relationship, so they get lost on what they're doing and not what's really happening. That's a good one. I like that. Kind of confusing, but good. Oh, here we go. Come on, sis. You can't sell what you won't buy. Don't be afraid to change the temperature of the room. Ooh, you sure we ain't related, Karen? You have to. You have to be able to change. You know? I mean, look at yourself in the mirror. Take a good, strong look at yourself in the mirror. And be honest with yourself. Would you date you? It's a hard question to ask because if you immediately say, yeah, there might be something wrong, you know. And see, as a friend, I'm going to be the one that has to tell you, dog, no. You're an asshole. I had to say that right when the damn music fades. Isn't that about nothing? Sorry about that. But a real friend would be able to tell you if we're that cool and I think you can take it, I'll share it with you. If we're cool and I know you can't take it as a friend, I'll word it differently. But you will know. That's what friends do. And you might be mad at me for a little while, but if we're really friends, you'll be back. And I'm going to nag you, be like, dog, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, you know, but I had to tell you. You ever wonder why people stop coming around you? That's why. You know, but it takes a lot when you're looking for that potential mate. You know, what are the qualities that you look for in a potential mate? Let's see. Since we're visual, some of us, it takes the appearance, how they carry themselves, how they dress. For ladies, it's how they smell, how a man smells. And is it true, ladies, y'all look at his shoes first? Y'all look at it. That's why I got 32 pairs of shoes back there. I do. I got shoes in this closet, that closet, the front closet. You know, deal with people with the same frequency and ride that rhythm. Ooh, I like that one, Lucretia. Ride that rhythm, baby. Pam Donahoe Rose is another expert because there's been a lot of men chasing Pam Donahoe Rose over the years. You know, I never did because I knew I didn't have a chance. I was like, you guys sometimes, brothers, you got to know your limitations. Stay in your lane, stay in your league. If you a B-leaguer, I'm joking. You know, me and Pam is like brother and sister. She's a sister that'll slap the heck out of me if I say something wrong. But she don't know where the studio is, so I can say whatever I want. That's true. Feet and mouth. But I have to see what you have, God, in you first. That is a good quality. You better put God first. Lucretia says, okay, I'm a poet and I know it. You do. You are. But what are the qualities that you look for in a potential mate? Some of us, at a later age, you know, the age that I am, and people that are older than I am, they have a proclivity to assume, and they do this quite frequently, that I'm just gonna be by myself, and don't get that way. Don't be like that. Don't get into that woe is me, because then you start feeling sorry for yourself and you feeling that the world is against you and you're doomed to be by yourself and you end up being an old woman with a house full of cats, you know. Karen, my sister Karen says, intellectual affluence, excellent communicator, emotionally available, and uniquely intriguing, just to name a few. Ooh. You just, you know, that was a definition of me, Karen. You know, so. But those are great. I'm gonna put that one right back up again. And ladies and fellas, y'all might want to jot that down. These are qualities you have to be able to communicate. I mean, intellectual affluence. You know, stay up on everything. A little bit, knowing a piece of everything. That does not make you a know-it-all. That means you just up on things. Both things around you and things within you. I mean, first and foremost, Waldo said it best. God first. People all day yesterday. Rhonda Clore, good morning to you, dear. Me and Rhonda go back so far, too. I mean, I knew a lot of women, but I knew everybody from high school and so forth. Manifest the destiny and reality you want. The God we serve is too big to be minimal. Ooh, come on, girl. Yeah. People asked me yesterday all day, how are you? And I said, better than I deserve. And some people, they didn't understand. People didn't understand. I was like, and so are you. When I responded to them, I said, better than I deserve. And the truth is, you should feel the same way. And they stopped and they thought. I was like, as a matter of fact, everyone who opened their eyes this morning, everyone is doing better than they deserve. Think about that one. Think about it. Let it sink in. Corey liked that word proclivity. Big old $5 word. Yarman O'Kelly, my brother. See, Yarman's been around the world quite a few times. And back when we worked together, we used to have deep conversations, me, him, and Corey Bailey. I would bring Corey on, but Corey gets so damn emotional, and he'd storm out of the room. Lucretia says you have to have a great relationship with yourself in order to share and be in a relationship. That's it in a nutshell. Good morning, sis. My sis Carolyn Brown is with us this morning. Thank you for joining us, dear. Yeah. We're having a great talk this morning. This is the qualities that you look for in a potential mate. Now, to be honest, Carolyn, you can't get in this conversation, and Corey can't get in it, and Waldo shouldn't be in it because these are people that are married. I hang around with married folk, and I'm single. Amazing. And the funny fact about that is they all trust me. They're like, nah, I ain't going to. I mean, only person that doesn't trust me is my real sister, Kim Ranson. Every time me and Carrie goes out, she'll be like, don't get my husband in no trouble. I'm like, what? But we've been like that since we were teenagers. So I guess you wouldn't count. This is the Rise and Grind Morning Show, the Saturday edition. And we only do this every now and then when I'm feeling the vibe, feeling the urge. Still to come musically, music from Chuck Mangione, Incognito. And then we take you into the next hour with the Manhattan Transfer. Demetrius Neighbors, who we are listening to right now, I believe. Is this Demetrius? Yeah. It's called Strolling Down Blaine. I love it when an artist from Detroit makes a song about an area of Detroit. If you're not in Detroit, Blaine Street or Blaine Avenue is a street in Detroit. And clearly he knows something about it. But it's the vibe that he sets. Check it out. I'm loving the straight ahead jazz that we do. Don't forget this Saturday night, tonight, as a matter of fact, the Saturday night mix. We're going to do it for the steppers. We're going to do it for the line dancers. And we're going to do it for the ballroomers. I need to find a partner so I can ballroom. I think I got it, but, if you know how to ballroom, you need to dance with the same person for a while before you can go out and, trip the light fantastic with someone else. Okay? But we are looking for the qualities in a potential mate. So what do you think? Is it the way he dresses, the way he walks, the way he talks? Is it his educational? Because you can be a scholar and be socially stupid. No street smarts with a lot of book smarts is not a good thing. And no book smarts and a lot of street smarts is not a good thing. So you have to be... you have to blend the two together. Good morning, Sherilyn Wininski. And if you call me sir again, I will never speak to you ever again. My name is Don. People, and I know it's a respect thing, and I get it, but I'm Don, man. Just call me Don. You can, I was going to say something that's not appropriate. Just call me Don. Or Donnie. Because my sister Carolyn and Corey and half the staff's Donnie, and I'm cool with that. Call me Don, Donnie. You call me Donald, and we might have, I think my mom's calling me. I'm like, uh-oh. When I do something wrong, my mom, Donald Allen Poole. And I get it like that. But just stay focused, folks. Stay focused. What are the qualities that we look for in a pup? See, my mom is there. Good morning, Mom. I love you. I'll be with you end of the month. Yeah, and I'm going to let Waldo, Mark Wallace, he is going to host the Rise and Grind morning. Okay? I'm going to pull the music. All he's got to do is get on here and talk. I want to see how this is going to go. This is going to be fascinating. So, but Mom, we're talking about qualities that one should look for in a potential mate. Now, you know, and everybody's been giving some fascinating answers. I love the fact that people want to put God first, and let the Lord direct their steps toward that person. I think it's a little bit different. God's got it set up a little bit different than letting him direct you to that person. If you ask him, yeah, he's going to curve the road a little bit and put you in front of them, That'd be cool. But I think in other situations, he has let you, since you have freedom of choice, you choose. And when you choose the wrong one, he's going to be like, oh, wrong one. And you can continue to choose and choose and choose. And eventually you'll stumble across the one that's meant for you, To be in a good relationship, it's a 50-50 thing. Sometimes it's turned, and you have to be able to ride with this. And then see if you can follow me on this. It may start out 50-50. It's going to go 70-30, 60-40, 20-80. You feel me? The relationships do that. It's a given. I've been in enough of them to know, And I hold no ill feelings toward anyone that I had been involved in the past. Matter of fact, a couple of us are friends, and they're my Facebook friends. I'm not going to tell you which ones because that's none of your business. So, but to be a friend, to have a friend, you have to be a friend, and to be in a situation with a person who may be a potential spouse or spouse material, you got to be a friend first. And that friendship has got to be a lasting one for a long, long time. I look at old couples, and they tell me they've been together 60 years and 70 years. You want to know how they did it? Sit down and ask them. I spoke to a man many, many years ago. He was having his 50th wedding anniversary. And he dropped some knowledge on me. Yeah, that's a good one, Lucretia. Let me pop this one up here because this is interesting. Lucretia says, you may choose, but they have to choose you. Guys, don't get it twisted. In most cases, I could be wrong. In most cases, women choose the man. The man, they might let you think you chose them, but the women choose the man, okay? So, don't get it twisted. It would be nice, but I kind of like the arrangement. Let her choose me, because if she chooses me, I can expound on that. There's the foundation for the friendship, If you choose me, hey, let's go from there. Maybe we can be friends. If we can be friends, let's see how far we can go as friends. Because as friends, that's going to take us to the next level, I've never been a guy who wants to meet you and jump into bed and all of that crap. Because if you do, it's over. So it just doesn't work. It never does work when you do it that way. Get to know a person from the inside out. And don't be so shallow but she's so fine. Yeah, but she's ugly on the inside, Uh-oh, here come Lucretia with some old goodness. And relationships that pray together, they do stay together. Ooh, good morning, Richard Clemens. And I'm going to leave that up, Lucretia, because every woman that I've ever, well, not every woman, because a lot of them didn't. And I watch a lot when I'm in a relationship. I watch your posture. I watch the way you speak. how you respond when I start speaking about the goodness of God. I pray in front of you, and I invite you to pray with me. And certain times I invite you to pray. When we both approach the Lord in prayer, I'll let you open up with it, you know. I mean, me and the Lord talk daily. I spoke to him this morning. I'm going to speak to him throughout my day. I'm going to speak to him again tonight. That's just the relationship I'm building with my Father, you know. So beauty does equal brains. Boom. Go with it, Clint Richard. Go with it, my man. Go with it, you know. But relationships that pray together do stay together, you know. Even though the two people might not stay together, don't get it twisted, you know, but at least y'all did have, if it didn't work out, at least you had that, right? Here we go. Lucretia, you rolling today, dear. I always open the morning prayer, and then he does the evening prayer. Come on, talk to me now. That sounds wonderful. You know, I mean, recently, I told you guys when I did the thing at the Rooster Tail for Keith McAllister. And just prior to that, I did a wedding reception. I was emceeing. And I do, if you want me to come MC your gig, holla at your boy. I'll come and MC your gig, your parties and whatnot. But at Keith's and at the wedding reception, I was like, well, where's the pastor? Who's going to bless the food? In both cases, they said, you are. And I had never done that before, but I wasn't afraid because, you know, I'm not getting arrogant or cocky, but I'm like, well, I just bless the food like I bless the food all the time before I put it in my mouth. I asked for complete silence, and at one of the parties, I'm not going to say which one, they kept talking, like, hold on. We're about to go before the Lord to ask him to bless this food. And I don't know about the relationship you got with God, but the one I got with God demands reverence and respect. And you will respect him and me while I'm asking him to bless this food for you. So turn that noise down, and we're going to bless this food. And at that moment, they got quiet. Okay, so I believe in prayer. I always have, always will. I thank my mother for introducing me and my brothers to the church. We didn't have no choice because my mom would have whipped our behinds. And my grandfather was like the superintendent of the church. So, you know, it's what it was over on Petoskey Street. St. Matthew's AME. I do remember it well. Carolyn said, God put people and jobs in our path where we must learn to treat others right or learn from our mistakes to treat others the way that they want to be treated. Amen. Richard Clemens says, God bless the seed that made the weed. Oh, come on, man. You was doing so good. Oh, my God. You know, and thank you, Lucretia. I mean, if you don't pray, if you can't pray with your mate, then maybe that's not the one for you. You know, that, and I'm not telling you what to believe in. I don't care if you're Catholic. I don't care if you're Buddhist. I don't care if, you know, you praise Allah or whatever, because all of them have that thing in common where they have to pray to that whomever they pray to. Ain't but one God, but, you know, whoever you pray to, you should be able to do it together with your mate or your potential spouse or your potential friend or whatever. I don't have a problem when me and Waldo and Corey and Out Cold were having that crawfish cookout. You saw the big pot of crawfish. We prayed not once, not twice, but several times throughout the night, you know. And it was a wonderful fellowship with just the guys, you know. Okay, Richard. He said Genesis 1:19. Wow. Let's see. We got one more? Yeah. One of my favorite Incognito songs. And I said this the other day. I don't know if you guys heard me when I said this. Let me go back because I found out some information. Oh, here it is right here. Since we're playing Incognito and Waldo was at the show, I did find some information out through Jeannie Lyles, our talk show host of the Artist Spotlight. We got to give a shout out to Debbie Stabenow. You see, there was a problem with in the passports held by Incognito, and they weren't going to be allowed into the country to perform at Shane Park. Not Shane Park, Aretha Franklin Amphitheater. And Mrs. Stabenow stepped in and authorized their entry into the country. Now, if that's not cause to show that woman some love, y'all better, hey, Debbie Stabenow did the damn thing. She just stepped in and was like, I'm going to authorize this, you know. I don't know how long they stayed, and I don't know if Customs was standing back there backstage like, oh, as soon as that number's over, we getting out of here. We're going to put him back on the plane, da-da-da-da-da-da. Anyway, yeah, and Waldo was there. He was backstage with Bluey and told Bluey, I said, what's up? You know, you should have got a picture with him. Yeah, got to put one up for Debbie. Yes, yes. We are inside the last song, guys. Be sure and join us tonight. I'm going to pull together some Steppers music. Waldo, hit me up so I can load that DJ, that Steppers DJ that I found. Mm-hmm. You was backstage and had their back. Okay, dig that. But when it comes to Customs, Waldo, you let Customs do their thing. Anyway, guys, it's been a wonderful time. I enjoy talking to you guys all the time. And if you have ideas for subject matter that you want to discuss, by all means, hit me up, wjzdradio@gmail.com. Just say, hey, Don, let's talk about this. Or, hey, Don, let's talk about that. I will write it down. I will research it. And boom, we are on like a hailstorm. Okay? Make it a great day today. Do it on purpose. Do it with authority. Okay? Be the blessing that you are here to be. Be the reason somebody smiles today. I mean, I have each day, I try to be better, you know, and at the end of the day, I look back on my day and I'm like, damn, you know, I could have got away without doing that, you know, but not that I'm down on myself. Actually, it makes me better as a person because I know I'm trying. You know, we are all going to fall short of glory, okay? Let's not get it twisted. But at least you tried to be better than you were yesterday. So do that today. Be the reason somebody smiles. Tonight, join us at 8 p.m. I think it's going to be at 8 p.m. Yeah. I'm going to try to do it at 8 p.m. Oh, yeah. Got to thank our first responders. Thank you, John, for that. Thanking all of our firefighters, our police officers, our EMTs, our doctors, our nurses, and, of course, I got to send a mad shout-out of love to nobody but my TSA officers. Oh, Demetrius Neighbors, late as usual. We've been playing your joints all day. I opened the show with Strolling Down Blaine, man. What's up? You should have got on at 9. I went on the air at 9. But matter of fact, the second song next hour is Demetrius Neighbors' Evolution. So I want you to stick around for that. When I cut the camera off, yeah, the music's going to stop, but it doesn't have to. Download our app, WJZD Radio. Look for this logo. That one right there, yeah. And get it. It's absolutely free on iPhone, App Store, and Android. Or you can go to the website and just press play, you know. That's what I like to do when I'm working out. Okay? But yeah, we're going to be featuring Demetrius Neighbors. Also going to be interviewing Demetrius. I think we're going to have Jeannie do it. You know, or I might do it down at the Foundation Hotel. Oh, yeah? Hey, man, it's my pleasure. I'm supporting everything Detroit. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do. That's how family does things. You know? But, guys, make it a great day on purpose. Do it with authority. And remember to make each and every day count. I want to. When I pull up at the stoplight, I want to hear some JZD coming up out your speakers in your car, because you know you got a brand new car and your phone marries with the car and all of that. So blast us everywhere. You know, it's good. I want to thank each and every one of you for listening in. Thank you guys for your comments, your kind words, and all of that good stuff. Kim Jenkins, holla at your boy. Hit me up on Facebook. I need to talk to you. Yeah, I want to talk about this, the Equitable people, these guys right here. Yeah, we need to talk about them. Also, good morning to Kim, Craig, and Karen Poole, and Karen Ramos, and everybody else. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Don Allen. I'll be back with you on Monday for the Rise and Grind Monday morning edition so we can do this all over again. I'm having the day off and I'm going to love it. Make it a great day on purpose and remember to make each and every day count. We are WJZD Radio Detroit.com.
Are they
Thanks
good?
for watching.
Do they care about your hair? Do they care about your style or your curl? If you said no to any of these questions,